Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Making the adjustment. Moves the pocket. It's Childs. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys in the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. He makes the catch at the 10. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. From the gun, it's Payne. Stopped right there.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it. .47. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Small. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The corners are walked up tight. Wide receiver going in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Craig. He's got the back in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front. The big boys all moving together.
Makes the grab in their space. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
They put the brakes on him.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building, and the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Deep in the end zone, it's Grove. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. .90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Bush. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Childs. Pulls it in, it's Farrell. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They just keep firing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws quickly. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Childs. Back open in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st. Left side, it's Wagner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right side, it's McDuffie. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
The Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. The quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Bringing it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Craig. He's got it. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Running inside. It's Payne. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Out wide right. It's Small. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking for the score. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Trying to take it back. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hand off from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rush is on. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Got it in the middle. It's Bush. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. There he goes. The 50. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the #1 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
And the returner will be knocked down.
And it's the Sooners, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got a little grab, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Northwestern. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And how about this defense? Really answering the challenge so far today. This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
2nd and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Fires to the right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw, and his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
They'll run it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out.
Caught, and he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense...
It's a fumble, and the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very lucky it rolled out of bounds.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's some daylight. He's past the sticks. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw again. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Third and long right here. Dropping back, it's Childs. Right side, it's Farrell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Caught. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Craig. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's small. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Spits it out to the back. And the missed connection on third down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situation.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quick give. It's Payne. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run. And they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fires immediately. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dwyer. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. This is a designed run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw, it's Craig. He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turns it on at midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back on first down. Still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Childs. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Finds his target. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Working the ground game. Turning it on. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. They'll give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The fake and wants to throw. Moving to his left. Got rid of it just in time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Absolute shank. Missed it. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires complete on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Craig. Reels it in. At the 35, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback keeps it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Snap in the shotgun. Tight end finds a soft spot. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. That just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Fires to the end zone, and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Now on 2nd down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create.